So Wayne, we've got your transmission out of your Dodge diesel apart, and that's what it looks like when it's all apart. The big problem for you, of course, was you had a snap ring that was broken in the overdrive direct clutch, so that snap ring sits in that groove there, and the overdrive direct clutch that eventually would have popped all the way out and wrecked the clutches. But this one here is the overdrive direct clutch, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay right now. The overdrive clutch, it is a little hot, but not too bad. The rear clutch, which comes on for all the forward gears, it looks fine too. When we come down to the high reverse clutch, which comes on for third gear, or the front clutch, you can see how you see this steel here. If you look at this one, you can see how it's been superheated, so this clutch here has been slipping. The band that comes on for second gear, same situation. You can see the black lines there. That band has been slipping. There's a far better band that we can put in there as well. That lining should actually look like the reverse band. You can see what it looks like. Another thing we found inside there was this bearing. Maybe hard to pick up, but this one bearing, you can see the pitting on the rollers. And so obviously the pitting says that that bearing is no good. The pump had a little bit of scoring on the inner gear. When we look at the converter, there's a little black line here, the little dark line looks to me like the torque converter clutch may be starting to slip a bit. We can't open up the converter to tell that, but it's just what it looks like to me, so I would definitely suggest we change the converter as well. This sun gear may be difficult to pick up on the camera, but there's some real slight pitting, probably just under a halfway up the gear. So you can kind of see, if you look at the contact face of the gear, what I'm talking about there. So it's not that bad, but something that we should definitely consider. The back of the transmission, where all this material here comes in, it's not particularly a problem, but what you're going to want to do is this area here goes into an open spot on the transfer case, so you're going to want to fill that up with silicone so you don't get all this corrosion in here. I bet you had a hell of a time getting the transfer case off the back of that, and that's one of the reasons. So we would normally suggest siliconing this and fill that pocket, and then that shouldn't happen either. So Eric will contact you in a little bit about the damages that we found, and we'll go from there. And there you have it.